Whoa. 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 We're live. Do 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 do. Mhm. Hold on, just getting some stuff ready. Grabbing headphones. It's time to be a dog. Let's see. I'm gonna check out. Yes, it is time for dogs to play games about dirt. Which, if you think about it, is very appropriate. I'm gonna check out my friend's world. They said that they just built a nice little town square for the server, which in fact they have. When I heard they were gonna make the walls out of brick, ooh. When I heard they were gonna make the walls out of brick, I'm like, nobody ever makes anything out of brick. Too strong, too eye-catching. But they're not known for their design abilities, but it is certainly interesting. It's like a throwback. It's like this is how Minecraft builds used to look like a million years ago. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Yeah, I would say the organization is not super great, but it's still impressive. Guess this is the pink themed room and the blue themed room. Oh, I get it. It's supposed to be like gendered dorms. That's cute. The overlay is good. Wait, which one? The dog overlay? Ooh. Yeah, I fiddled around with it a lot to get the mouth movements to where I was satisfied, and I'm pretty excited about it. There's still I was using Deroid to make the model, and it has a lot of cool facial expressions. Hey, but I wasn't able to put a lot of the facial expressions into play yet. When I tested them, they're very janky, like the teeth sticking out the bottom of the chin and stuff like that. But um, I I will make this an even more impressive thing later. Welcome, glow in the dark one. You are the third ever person to interact with me on this channel, so thank you very much. I'm also talking to people in Telegram on the side. Do you like my dog face? I'm pretty proud of it. If you want to hop in a chat and play together, we can totally do that. I forgot how noisy the cows were. Oh, there's cats. How nice. Can't approach them without fish. I was worried about my glasses slipping down my face because I wear glasses that are like the ones you see on the avatar, and um, when they go down my face, the model thinks that I'm squinting, and it's like it changes the expressions. But now that I'm wearing my headphones, it keeps the glasses pinned in place. I think it was yesterday, the day before, I was streaming with just my real life face, and I had like 4 things on my head, and my ears hurt so much. I was wearing a hat, a headphone, my glasses, and a face mask. And this is way better. Now I can just wear what I normally wear, which is basically just just imagine what you're wearing, and it's probably equivalent to that. I remember there was an episode of the Jetsons. For anybody not familiar, it was a sci-fi comedy that was essentially the Flintstones but in space. Um, and there was an episode I remember where 2 people call each other over video chat, and I don't think that existed at the time, or at least not in the way they were presenting it. You basically in this episode you had like a giant flat screen monitor in your living room, and you would pick up a phone, I think, and you would call your friend, and then you would have a conference call in your living room, just because. And it was 2 women who were both the moms of their household, and both of them looked perfect and pristine when they were on the call with each other. And then when they got off the call, they were just like, ugh. And then they had like temporary makeup on. They had thrown on random clothes. They looked just good enough for the call, and then they went back to their pajamas. It was really funny. I'm like, that show, it wasn't exactly Black Mirror. They weren't exactly trying to like predict or critique society, but they did a really good job making that prediction. Hello, glow in the dark. So I know I was here to help start the server, but it's basically your server. So what do you want to do? And also, do you want to be in a call or no? Is the little cave still here? The little cave that we started this build in? Perfect. Ooh. That farm is a noise bomb. This place looks so much easier to navigate now that there's actual buildings on it. Alright, I will get you in the Discord call. So I can navigate on my BS. Hello.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
You're on Candid
So
Camera.
Apollo Moon is a lot of syllables.
It is. You can call me Paul. Because it's short for Apollo Moon. I thought
Hey, give me
about
1
that.
second. I gotta mute one of these because I'm getting echo. There we go.
Yes.
All right.
Muting the stream is good because it's the secondary source of noise.
1 more second. Technology. Ooh, it's hard. Hold on.
I believe in you.
Okay. Mic check. Say something.
Hello. How are you?
Hi. Okay, now we're good.
Excellent.
All right. So yeah, I just had to set up my headset correctly. So how's it going? So Paul or Apollo or Moon?
I think Moon is the last name, right? So I think if it was Moon, it would be Mr. Moon.
I could just do Apollo. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I like
wonder.
that.
Okay, I have a question. I'm
Sure.
not exactly sure. Is your voice being broadcasted in the stream? Because if it's not, the viewer's only hearing half a conversation, and that
That
might be a
is
little
true.
confusing.
I don't know. Let me so I muted the stream.
Uh-huh.
Let me
Unmute it and talk.
yeah. Hold on. This can be weird because I'm gonna get echo, but that's all right.
Oh,
Okay.
we got a viewer who says they hear both. We're good. Thank you very much.
Oh, excellent. That's cool. Well,
Yeah.
because it's Twitch and Twitch is smart and Twitch and Discord work well together, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Very
Yep.
nice that they do a lot of work to make it seamless.
So I know it's been a while since you've been on the server, and I did a lot of work. It seems like a lot, but mostly it was just building the iron farm and the farm
Mhm.
in this area. Most of the work I did was actually at a village that's to the northeast of here,
Mhm.
but you can get through it through the portal. So anyway, yeah.
Which direction is there's a river that sort of wraps around a hill. Is that direction?
So the river. So basically, we're on an island, right? And we're
Okay.
at the very south west corner of the island.
Who cares?
And it goes all the way to the northeast, and there's a village up there, which I've been. I love expanding villages in Minecraft. It's fun to get the villagers all, built up, get the village built up, and if you get lots of population, you don't really have to put a wall around it or anything, just because the iron golems will keep it safe. So
Yeah.
anyway, I've been
I
doing that.
I
But you had a
agree.
question about a river. There's lots of little waterways, but if you want to call the border around this island a river, especially on the northwestern side or northeastern side, I mean, it's
Oh,
pretty river-like.
never mind. I
So,
was getting two different maps confused.
oh, okay.
Okay, so
So,
where's the little cave that
oh,
we originally
it's
built?
actually I built this building over it, so it's actually inside the building. So
Oh.
if you come around here and go through these doors and go down these steps, that's the original cave we started in.
Okay, cool. That's interesting.
So,
Well, thank you.
um, actually dug down a little bit. The original floor of the cave was a little bit higher, about where that chest is. But when I built the house above, the cave needed to be lowered slightly to make room. So the idea is this is going to be like the work area where we'll have smelters and workbenches and stuff like that. Whatever.
Uh-huh.
I haven't done much work down here other than I dug out all the diorite that was down here.
Nice.
But anyway, yeah, mainly lately I've just been working on this brick building, just kind of a main sort of central base type of idea.
It's pretty impressive.
Oh, did you see the little bedrooms? I've got a pink and a blue, and each one was going to have like a color theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to do green next.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm still kind of working on that. I don't have a lot of green dye right now.
Well,
So I did.
Do you have cactus yet?
Yes. If you go out here by the iron farm, oh, let's see. If you go down these steps, there's cactus over here.
Nice.
So you don't know how far I had to paddle through the ocean to get that cactus. It was a long ways away.
For sure, I believe you. Cactus is tricky.
Yeah. So. Yeah, if you just break the second block, it'll leave the bottom block and it'll regrow.
Yeah, but then they fall on the cactus and disappear, because items will disappear if they hit a cactus.
Oh.
It's better to replant them.
Really?
Yep. You lost a couple doing that, I saw.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's a relatively
good point. I didn't realize that.
That's okay.
I'm a master at all things Minecraft except for cactus, so...
You're not a master at all things, but you're
I
very
was
good.
exaggerating. I was exaggerating.
Well, you are a very good engineer, and that's always impressive.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I've been... the last few iron farms I've built, I've been kind of experimenting with the design a little bit, and I kind of like where I'm at now. It's a nice sized iron farm. It's not too big, and it produces enough iron, and it gives you lots of room to interact with the villagers and buy stuff, which is always a bonus.
Yeah,
so
I love being able to trade with those guys.
Yeah,
do you
it's
mind
actually
if I kill some of your animals, because you put them right next to the base, and there's a lot of them.
Oh, go for it. Kill as many as you want, except for the last two.
Right.
So.
My goodness, there's so many. Hello. It's weird because I find them really cute, but I also have no problem murdering them.
Yes. Well, you know.
It's like their cuteness and their murderability is both at max.
Yep.
So, are you impressed by this model?
It's a very nice model, yeah. It's very, Here, look at me for a second so I can get a good view. Oh, I like the glasses. Yeah, the dog face and the glasses. That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's got floppy ears, too.
Yeah.
I spent all day designing it, and that's after a couple weeks of fiddling around with the program. So, it was very exciting. You should try it out if you have that sort of interest of like doing personalized characters and stuff. If you're the type who spends like an hour setting up a character in Skyrim, it's really fun.
Yeah, I actually designed this little creeper skin that I'm using.
Oh, cool.
You can't see much of it because of the armor, but
right, the armor. It's just like it's like this skin's really good, but nobody can see it now.
Oh, if you want to buy stuff from the villagers, go through here, pick all the melons, and go up there and sell them to the farmers. You'll get a good price.
Nice, thank you.
Whoops. Oh, crap. I hate it when I'm picking melons and I accidentally kill the vine.
Yeah. Gotta be careful.
Yeah.
So, what are the other plans for the server so far? Are there any, or are we just kind of setting up?
I don't know, just kind of setting up. I like doing a main central base and then doing sub bases in other places just for fun, just to because I like experimenting with like styles of
Yeah.
buildings and stuff. Like this brick building. This is the first brick building I've done that I actually like. Am liking how it's turning out. You
Yeah.
know.
I noticed that.
So
It's like brick is really hard to work with, and you made some pretty good choices.
yeah, the I actually before I even built that, I looked up some photographs of brick buildings and
Oh,
kind of like picked a few that I wanted to emulate.
that means you're a real artist. Because that's the number one rule for art is don't forget to look up references. If you forget to look up references, you end up in this really weird state where everything you draw can only come from your own mind or your own drawings, and then
Yeah.
you end up devolving over time.
Yep. So one of the things that I noticed was that most brick buildings have a very regular window pattern,
Mhm.
right? So that's why I did the windows. They're basically all 2x2, nothing asymmetrical or anything like that.
Yeah,
It
looks
just
like a factory.
yeah, it kind of does, or an apartment building or something like that. Um,
Are
and
there
then
fence gates?
the ledges and the corner blocks of a different type.
Yeah, I think that was very smart. It looks realistic and it's nice and functional in game.
Yep. Now on most brick buildings, there's a lot more detail, but there's only so much you can do in Minecraft, of course, because it's all block based.
Well,
But
have you guys considered some of the mods designed for designing? Like, there's one where you can use blocks that are smaller than the regular Minecraft blocks. You can basically design your own little sculptures, essentially, and you can use them for like detail work or for making ramps or curves or stuff.
um, I haven't looked into any of those mods. Oftentimes I like playing vanilla just because if you do something in vanilla, you know you can always repeat it, right? Or you can always learn from it and expand on it. But it's just a little harder to do that. I'm not against mods for but you know,
Mhm.
it's just my off the top of my head thoughts on the subject.
Yeah, totally. Honestly, I have yet to actually successfully download a mod. I'll do it one day, I swear.
Yeah. Generally in most games, uh I don't know, I can't really explain it. Maybe it's uh just a psychological thing on my part, but I just like doing vanilla for the most part. Hey, hold still. I'm going to throw some watermelons at you.
Sure.
Whoops. That was my axe.
And my
Here,
axe. There you go.
here, watermelons. Now you can buy stuff.
Thank you.
Oh,
Don't
also,
spend it all in one place.
there, take those too.
Oh heck yeah.
Go check out what the villagers have to offer. There's a lot of interesting villagers in there. I think I have one of every trade. Yeah, I still have a lot of what do you call them? Unemployed.
Yeah.
So
Is that their official name?
yeah,
That's kind
if
of
they
odd. Unemployed.
unemployed. Well, if you don't make a workstation for them to work at, they'll just be unemployed. But as soon as you make a workstation, they'll uh they'll get a job.
Oh yeah, that's right. The workstation system. I really like that because then you get to
Yeah.
choose what kind of jobs they work on.
And during the work time of the day, they tend to stand on their workstation. And
Uh-huh.
so you can kind of find them in the same spot in the building all the time.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I have a bow now. I can shoot
Nice.
things. And a clock.
Oh, the armorer is where's he at? He's over here by the blast furnace. So if you want armor, this guy will sell you armor. This guy right here.
Hello, mister. Oh, he has enchanted diamonds. Heck yeah.
You might, if you run out of money, just go pick some melons.
Yeah. They've all come for a chat.
Yes.
Oh my
Well, in the
gosh.
evening they gather together at the bells to chit chat. So to chit chat and mate.
I feel
So
scrutinized.
yes, you're kind of being mobbed there.
Goodness. Would you like some watermelon? He doesn't want watermelon. He wants to sell me a
Well,
fish.
he's a fisherman,
Oh,
so you need to find a farmer. They've got the lighter yellow hat.
light yellow hat.
Yeah, the light yellow straw hat. There's some over here.
Are you a farmer? Ah, I found one. He doesn't want this. That's a mason. He's got some nice terracotta. Rest in peace. Oh, there's a lot of farmers. Oh. Ah, excuse me. Well, I got 24 left. They really drive a hard bargain.
They do.
Ooh. Enchanted sword. I want the axe, though. But I don't have enough. Oh, wait. A sword of looting. That's nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that is good. That's good for when you need to cull the herds.
Yes. What I should have been using. Well, no, actually, I find that a sword is terrible for culling herds because you do a less amount of damage to a larger amount of entities. So you
Oh,
end
but
up.
it's the looting that gives you the extra drops, though,
Well, yeah. I just find that
and that's kind of a good thing.
I just find that an axe works really well for that. Like swords are really good if you're being aggressed by hostiles, but for farm animals, I find the axe is most efficient, precise. Because you can like
I
critical,
if
like leap attack, chop an animal in half, and then everybody around them is scratchless.
yeah. Hey, do you want to jump in a? Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like here I am wandering around at dusk. I do I occasionally do like a leaping bed attack where I like jump in the bed from like 20 feet away.
This may seem cruel, but I'm gonna get rid of this villager that's wandering around. He kind of escaped, and it can goof up
Mm-hmm.
the rest of the village. So
You're a
I'm gonna.
strict prison warden.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's more of a
Why the lava?
because it doesn't count as killing them,
Oh.
and if you purposefully kill one like with a sword, it'll the rest of them will get mad at you for a while and they won't breed or something. I can't remember exactly, but if the environment kills them, then that's a different thing. It doesn't get blamed on you. So lava flowing onto them is actually the environment, technically, right? So
I can't bang to tragedy. No, wait, I can bang to tragedy, but I can't bang the murder.
that's right. I didn't kill him. The lava did. It wasn't me.
And you dropped him off a cliff. Yeah, gravity killed him. Gravity is a force
Yep.
of nature.
And it wasn't the fall; it was the landing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Where's
Yeah.
your pumpkins?
My what?
Pumpkins.
Oh, I don't have any.
No.
Yeah. I think I've got some in this box. I got some leftovers. No, I sold them all.
You sold
Yeah,
every pumpkin?
I did, but I got the seeds. I can always make more.
Okay, I'm gonna start a pumpkin farm.
All right.
Give me the seeds.
Think in one of these boxes. Why am I looking in there? I know it's not in there. Anyway, this box here, Apollo.
Yeah.
This box has all the foodstuffs, including.
Food
Oh, I
and
thought there was pumpkin seeds in
that's
here. It's got
no,
pumpkin
just
pie.
melon. Well, the villagers might have some, right?
I don't think they sell pumpkin seeds. They sell pumpkin pie.
Oh, I can
Um,
just hunt some down then. You've got pumpkins all over this place, but all of them are already carved.
they're already carved.
You silly.
That's right. There's pumpkins in the terrain around here.
I will go find them. I'm on pumpkin quest now.
All right. You go pumpkin quest. I don't know
Pumpkin
what I'm gonna
quest.
do. Oh, after you're done pumpkin quest, you know what? I'm scanning for pumpkins from my sky perch here.
Oh, you got a sky perch. That's cool. Pumpkin.
Okay, I see some. Where are you at? Hold on.
I'm
Where'd you go?
basically right. You
Oh,
can
keep
see
going
me.
that way. Yeah, keep going that way. You're basically heading east. Keep going east. You should see some pumpkins over there.
So essentially straight ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Like down to the bottom, towards that beach, towards that big beach.
The big beach
See?
to the right.
Uh, no, it's farther than that. Sorry. Keep going.
Will do.
I'm actually looking on my map. I see orange spots. It might. I hope it's pumpkins. It could be orange flowers.
It's probably flowers. Pumpkins. Oh, I found some.
Excellent.
You said
You
you
made it.
weren't using mods, but you've got a map. Wait, is that a vanilla map?
Oh no, it is a map mod. I meant mods that change the like. I've just started using. It's called Zero's world map, and it's a nice mod. It's very handy. It's more of a quality of life mod and less of a game changing mod. Although,
Those are really good to like just collect all of them, you know. It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like I want my Minecraft to be fresh and clean.
So the mods I'm using right now, let me see if I can remember all of them. I think I only have 3 or 4. So I've got Zero's world map and Zero's mini map. Um,
Oh, is somebody building in the desert, or is that some sort of is that a ruined portal?
yeah, that's a ruined portal, probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
wild.
Actually, I'm coming to join you so I can see what you're talking about. Anyway,
It is.
maps. I mean
It's
mods.
definitely a ruined portal, but more importantly, there's a turtle. You remember what turtles
Yes.
eat? I want a turtle.
Seagrass. Seagrass.
Seagrass. Cool. I'm gonna get a turtle. Will turtles follow you with seagrass? Is that the same as the other
I
mobs?
believe so. Honestly, I've never tamed a turtle, so I don't know.
Wait a minute. I'm punching the seagrass and it's not coming up. Do you mean kelp?
I think you need shears.
Oh, well, that's okay because I can make shears.
Yep. Grab
That,
some iron out of the farm.
yeah. That's weird. That's like the first time I think I've ever encountered something where you need shears in order to feed a mob.
Yeah, that could be right.
Huh. That's wild. It usually doesn't work like that. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Hello.
Hello.
This is the thing. It did work.
Oh, this is a happy turtle. He's following you
Yes.
very slowly.
I don't want him to get in the magma. Oh my god, they're so slow. That's adorable. Hi. Hi, buddy. He's just a little boy. He's just a little buddy. Oh my god. I'm gonna leave him alone and go to the other ones that are in safer locations. It's egg time, nerds. Right, you're already right next to each other, so it's perfect. They did it.
Nice. Yeah, I've never tried to cultivate a herd of turtles.
Cultivate the
I wonder
herd of
what the
turtles.
collective name for turtles is.
Turtle
It's probably not a
herd.
herd.
It's probably not a herd.
Probably not a herd.
If you look it up,
Oh,
let me know what it is.
one of them's digging an egg pit.
They're doing it. They're doing the
They're
thing
doing
that
it.
turtles do. I've seen this on the Discovery Channel. Make a egg basket out of the sand.
There she goes.
Yeehaw. You're so good at digging. Look at you. Congratulations. Well, there's no eggs yet. I guess she's just gonna work on that for a while.
Yep.
Turtles, man, everything about them was slow. Oh wait,
Yep.
I heard something. There they is.
Turtle eggs.
Do you think if you used Silk Touch on that, you could transport them? Because I know they'll just break if you break them.
Well, let's find out. I got Silk Touch on this axe, so yes, I have a turtle egg. Here,
got an egg.
there.
This is the first time I've seen this kind of thing outside of creative.
There we go.
Yeah,
Whoops.
break the last one then.
Oh, I think you stepped on it. You crushed it.
Oh no! My doggy weight was too heavy for the little turtle egg.
Yeah,
okay,
dogs cannot walk on turtle eggs. So.
Dogs cannot walk on turtle eggs. We learned this today. We're getting smarter all the time.
Hey, you want to go see the village? It needs a name, by the way.
Yes.
I try to name all my villages. This one hasn't been named yet.
I'm great at names. When I name my own villages, it's stuff like Bee Town, Cave Town, Pumpkin Town. But I can come up with a good name for a village.
Okay. Well, follow me, and I'll take you to the village, and then you can pick a name for it.
Sweet.
Okay. Have you ever heard of this singer who was popular back in the 80s called John Cougar Mellencamp?
I remember the last name Mellencamp, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's the name I was thinking about calling it Mellencamp because I've got a huge melon farm there.
You know, that's really cute. I like that. Just like, yeah, this is the Mellencamp that Mellencamp is from.
Yeah, that's right. And I was thinking about naming one of the villagers John Cougar.
It's like one of those place names where it's just like Von something, or like,
yep,
you know, it's like Jonathan upon Mellencamp.
Yep.
I love place names and job names because if you combine them, it's not a name.
Yeah.
It's just like you know, Archer Glenn. That's not a name. That's your ID card.
Okay, so we're gonna go through the portal.
Oh, okay. Ooh, you got a window behind the portal. That's a nice little touch.
Oh, that's where my cat went.
Oh, hey,
okay.
Katie. Oh, no.
We got a bunch of cats in the nether. That's all right.
What are you doing? What?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, follow the cats. Follow the cats.
You need to rescue these frickin' cats.
You know, they gotta rescue themselves. They'll occasionally go through. You know, they went through the portal on their own to begin with, so.
Oh no.
They're very independent cats, so.
That's why you have to put like child safety locks on things.
Oh yeah, like that'll work with a cat.
Yeah, because if you put a fence gate in front of your portal system, yeah, like you have here.
All right, so this is the town I'm at the moment calling Melon Camp, but we can always come up with a new name. Here, kick one of these villagers out of their bed and take it.
What about melancholy?
Melancholy, that's cute.
Yeah, but it's not like the word melancholy. It's like the dog collie. So it's a
Right,
melancholy.
right. So this is
Ooh, look at that farm.
the first little village. This is the biggest melon farm I've ever made. So
I almost want to put
it
the pumpkins
goes on
here,
forever.
but if I put the pumpkins here, then it won't be melon.
Well, there's plenty of room to make another branch.
What is this? What did you do?
What's that?
This is the worst terraforming I've ever seen in my life.
It's very utilitarian. It is not intended to be aesthetically pleasing.
You know,
so.
Even if you're a utilitarian, you do have options.
Oh, well, first of all, I blame the world generator for half of that, right?
Yeah,
So the
that's
world generator
fair.
put that gigantic hole in the ground over there.
Yep.
And this is the swimming pool / fishing spot right there.
You really have a sort of a hostile relationship with the geography.
Only where I'm building. If I want to build something decoratively, like for instance, I didn't change any of these villager buildings. They are where they were. So.
Yep.
So.
What in the hecky heck? What in the dingle dang is happening in this abode?
Oh, you're talking about this? This is a half-built fishing sorter. So
sure looks half.
I say half-built. It's more like 5% built. So
I'll give you a pass for 5% built, but yikes.
yeah, it'll get better. It'll get better.
I want to believe you. Some of your builds
Okay, it may
really
get
good.
better. It may get better. Oh, wait. Okay, over here, this librarian right here that I'm looking at, that guy right there.
Yeah.
I think he sells. He sells books of fortune, and fortune. What else do you want? You need silk touch. To farm efficiently, you need silk touch, and I can't remember which one of these guys does silk touch.
Wait.
If
What do you
any
mean?
of them.
What do you mean? In order to farm efficiently, you need silk touch. What does that mean?
Okay, so when you break a melon, it falls apart into pieces.
Oh.
But if you break it, and it takes 9 pieces to go back together to form a melon. But if you use silk touch on an axe, it'll break it without causing the pieces, and you can sell them easier.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Have you been maintaining your golems?
No, these are village generated golems, and they take care of themselves.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if you noticed. You probably did, but if you find a golem that doesn't have max health and you smack it with some iron, it heals it.
Oh, I did not know that.
So yeah, you can sort of run around and slap them, do some repair work.
Okay, interesting.
It's very satisfying.
Oh, here's one over here that's really damaged. There you go.
They love it. They come in for a buff. Now they look great. Nice and shiny. So yeah.
So where are you going to build a pumpkin farm? This is a good spot right here. It's nice and flat.
It's not a bad area. I'm just thinking about in order to decide where I'm going to build a pumpkin farm, first I have to decide why I'm going to build a pumpkin farm. And I
do know you're a fan of jack-o'-lanterns, so.
Well, that's the thing, right?
That.
I believe I'm going to attempt to make a giant pumpkin.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to make a giant pumpkin out of little pumpkins.
Okay.
And maybe I'll make it in this town because it's already orange themed. So it seems like a good candidate.
Yeah.
So it'll be melancholy, but it'll also be the town of the giant pumpkin.
Got it.
Okay, pick a spot, or at least tell me if you have an inkling for where the spot would be.
You know, honestly, I don't. If you want something to be visually pleasing, you can put it on top of one of these hills, right?
Yeah, I was thinking this one.
So like up here, or any of them really.
This is a good spot.
Yeah.
What direction is base from here? Because you had a real short portal path. I usually prefer to
Yes.
do things over the overworld because it's easier to keep track of what direction you're going.
Okay, so so the direction I'm facing is south,
Got it.
and yeah, so it's southwest. So that direction, well, about the direction I'm facing now.
Okay,
So, and
interesting.
we're on an island, so if you just head that direction, generally you'll get there.
Okay, so this is an island. This is very interesting.
Yes, we're on an island.
I think it'd be definitely awesome if we mapped the whole thing out. Maybe had like a little, you know how what's that game Forza or something? There's one where the whole thing takes place on an island and it has like a nice sort of like scenic route that goes all the way around it.
Yeah, that's fairly common in video games.
Oh, I heard that all the streets were based on real life streets on the actual island. Like it was
Yeah,
like a 1-to-1.
yeah, there's one that's based on the island of Oahu in Hawaii.
I think that might have been it. But
Yep.
don't worry about the don't worry about the build. I'll handle it on my own. I want to get a sense of it first.
I'm just whacking grass. I don't know. It's therapeutic.
It really is.
It's just like, oh, there's grass. Let's whack it.
I agree. But yeah, if I get a proper scaffold down and I know where the pieces are gonna go, then help would probably be super appreciated at that point.
Sure.
But I don't know. It might not take too long to map it out because this is probably gonna be one of the more simple ones. Let's see. I want to keep the height of this hill. And wow, I don't even have a shovel or dirt on me. I don't even have a wood. Hold on.
There is a toolsmith who will sell you some nice shovels and hoes. So
Well, that's very nice, but shouldn't he not be engaging in that sort of business?
wrong type of hoe. Pretty sure. I said a toolsmith, not a pimp.
Got some signs. Got some wood. Steal that. Why is there a pile of birch in the acacia area? Got some pants. Yeah. Do I not have pants? Yeah, I've been running around pantsless. Here we go.
Oh, there's dirt in this one. There's like 7 stacks.
Got it.
So
Got some dirt. Mr. Man, what are you doing in the pool? Look at this
oh,
guy.
he likes going in there. That's why I put the stairs in here so they can get out when they jump in there.
Golem accessibility ramp.
Yeah, that's right. You'd think an iron golem would avoid the water, you know, because rust.
Maybe he's stainless.
But, yeah.
Maybe he's got a protective patina.
You're a protective patina.
He looks pretty happy. Oh yeah, maybe I should put the turtles down here since there's some water. Does that matter? Do they like water?
I have no idea. I think they might need sand, but honestly, you're gonna have to check the Wikipedia because I don't know.
That's true. I like that you call it the Wikipedia. It's not related to Wikipedia at all, actually.
Well, it is a wiki.
It is a wiki. Yeah.
It is a wiki.
It's not a big deal. I just thought it was cute.
Well, in world, it is the Wikipedia. So.
Is it? I mean, I guess metaphorically.
Metaphorically. I don't know.
Also, it's not in world at all. That'd be good. I was just saying this. Like,
you're crashing my
yesterday.
groove, man. I'm telling you.
But wouldn't it be nice if
Don't burst my bubble.
wouldn't it be nice if it was actually in game?
Oh man, that's in my mind, that's one of the biggest problems with Minecraft.
Yeah.
Is the wiki should be at least available in game.
Yeah, absolutely. They really had people fending for themselves until they put in the recipe book and the achievements. But even
Yeah.
then, the first thing that you do, which is punch a tree, there's no indication of what that is or how you should do it. A lot of people find themselves punching the tree over and over and over and over again. They just keep clicking the button over and over, and then they never cut the tree down because they
Yeah,
don't.
because they don't know to hold the button down.
Right,
Yeah.
there's no indication, and that could be a little frustrating, I'm sure. I think it's just universally true though that no matter what you do, the first night in Minecraft is stressful.
Yes.
It's
Usually okay, here's my starting strategy for survival Minecraft. Is usually what I do is I punch the tree, I get myself a wooden pickaxe, I immediately go for some stone, create a stone pickaxe, and then dig a hole in the ground. It's been the first 2 or 3 days underground
yeah,
until I get some iron. And then I'll go look for sheep.
yeah. It's like sheep is really the first thing,
Yeah.
besides a little bit of light.
Well, and I don't like killing the sheep, right? But you need iron for shears, so
Yeah, and sometimes killing the sheep is the wrong move anyway because sometimes there's only like one.
Yeah, yeah,
And
exactly.
and if it doesn't give you 3 on the first punch, then oops.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of people when
Yeah,
they're
I'll
playing
usually
their yeah.
I'll dig for iron, make shears, and then go after the sheep.
Yeah. A lot of people when they're playing their first game, when they're new to Minecraft, it's either a race against the clock that you didn't know you were having until it's too late, or it's a race against the clock to find things that you don't know what they look like and you don't know how to use them and you don't know why you
Right.
need them. I think the smartest way to play Minecraft is just to die.
Oh, that hurts me though. I hate dying.
I know, dying
I
hurts the
hate
soul.
dying.
It's
Yeah.
dying is not healthy.
And
Well,
especially once you get all kitted out with all the, armor and enchanted tools and everything, and then dying is really painful.
yep. That's why keep inventory is nice.
Yep.
In some ways, I think that keep inventory should always be on unless you're doing like PvP. Because it's like all it really does is set you back with stuff that you can easily get again if you spent the time doing it. So it's more like it turns Minecraft, it like increases the grindiness, right?
Okay, that's okay. Consider this alternative interpretation.
Sure.
Um, I don't like keep inventory on because it enhances the sense of danger I feel when I'm being chased by monsters or at the edge of a cliff or something like that.
Hmm.
It just adds a sense of I need to survive,
You're not wrong. That's definitely true. Um, I like that sense of danger as well. It's just that it's like not all the time, not every time, but deaths in Minecraft where you lose your stuff can lead to like rage quits in people who don't rage quit. You know what I mean?
I understand, yeah. But
Like,
at this point, I think we're pretty well set up with iron, with the iron farm and the two villages, the one at the iron farm and this one here, where if someone were to lose everything, it wouldn't take that long to build back up.
Well, yeah, I
right?
mean, like, I'm not really talking about this server or our players. Just sort of saying in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, I'm very impressed by how quickly you get things set up for iron farms. But then again, now that I'm thinking about it, that is like the one thing that like an engineer type player should do at the beginning of the game is set up the iron farm.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
It does, yeah, for a lot of reasons. Mainly because it's hoppers. It's all about hoppers. There's so many cool things you can do with hoppers, and they take a lot of iron.
For your play style, it's definitely the hoppers. But it also works really well for everybody else's playstyle too. If you're working cooperatively with people who have different playstyles, like for instance, it's really good for builders because there's a lot of things made of iron that they need for their buildings. It's really good for adventurers because they really need the equipment, and then it's good for anybody who is like trying to incorporate small amounts of engineering, normal stuff. Like I'm more of a traditional farmer in Minecraft, but having stuff like hoppers available is really important.
Yeah.
But yeah, the iron farm is really the lifeblood of a Minecraft server.
Let me add one more perspective to that. Is a well defended and well stocked village is almost better. Because like I built up this village way before I started working on the iron farm. Because the iron farm takes a lot of glass, or at least the way I build it, takes a lot of glass. And if you can buy glass from librarians. So these librarians here is where I bought most of the glass to build the other iron farm / village.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And like that brick building, I was going around mining clay from river bottoms and stuff, right? And swimming around the ocean to get clay. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute, I think the mason sells bricks. So I added a mason's workstation, and I just bought all my bricks from him. So
sometimes I forget how good the villagers are for sustainability.
Oh yeah.
You just have to really, really bury them in items in order to get stuff out of them.
Yes. And that's where the melons help, because the melons, as far as I can tell, melons are the best money-making farm.
Everybody loves melons.
And you got to start with farmers anyway, right?
Is it
because
not nighttime in Minecraft?
It's the farmers that produce the food. Oh, nighttime? No, it's just foggy.
What?
Let me see. Do I have a clock on me?
Is that something?
Yeah, fog is one of the new weather things they added.
What? It looks so weird.
Here, I'm going to throw you a clock. Here, there's a clock.
I actually have a clock. I just wasn't checking it. Here, you can have
just throw it back. Thank you.
I should put it in my offhand. Yeah. Lock.
Yeah, the fog threw me off the first time I saw it. It's like, it looks like night, but it's not night.
That's freaking weird. Really weird.
Yeah.
Hey. At least I don't have to go to bed yet.
But even when it's foggy, when night falls, there will be you'll start to see stars. So.
Right. Do you mind making a pocket bed for me? I like to run around with a bed.
Oh, sure. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have any sheep here.
I happen to have wool on me. I guess you could toss me some wood and I can make one.
Do I have any wood on me? I have 29 half slabs, but that's not going to help you.
It should. I mean,
No,
like,
you can't turn half slabs back into planks.
no, I
It
mean,
just
I'm not saying it should as in I think it'll work. I'm saying it should as in it should work.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I found some birch. Where are you at?
I'm at the Pumpkin Hill.
Okay. I'm gonna bring you some birch so you can make a bed.
Thank you. So what are you working on right now?
I'm just running around, just I don't know,
Nice.
doing nothing.
I love it. Hi.
Hi. Here. Birch, please.
New server, who dis? I grabbed them. Hey, 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 hey,
What?
hey,
What?
hey, hey. Do you want a job?
What do you want?
I mean, I was wondering if you wanted to start the pumpkin farm.
Oh, by planting and stuff?
Yeah.
All right, throw me a pumpkin.
It can be small. We don't need like thousands, you know. Maybe 100 or 200.
So you don't want the farm up here. You want your
Yeah,
pumpkin up
yeah. This is the
here.
build
So
site.
you want the farm. What about this spot?
You know that works pretty well. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Do I have a bucket of water on me? I do not. Okay, I'm gonna go get supplies.
Mm-hmm.
I need a bucket. Okay, got a bucket. I need pumpkin seeds.
You
Got
gotta.
pumpkin seeds. I need a hoe. Got a hoe. I need a half slab. Got a half slab.
I
And
can't be
torches.
mature
Okay.
about that word. Every time somebody says "ho," I'm just like, ha ha ha.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so 70s. Oh my god.
I know. All right, I didn't actually make that bed. Hold on. Bed, 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 bed. Bed, 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 bed. So there was a snapshot within like the last time I played. Have you seen what that's about?
With the wardens?
Is that what it was?
That's the new one coming up. Or do you mean the previous last one?
The one that happened just now, basically.
You mean a beta snapshot or one that's
Yeah,
I mean have
a snapshot. Like, I just like logged in, and I saw that it wasn't automatically on 18.2, and it had a snapshot up instead. And so I was just wondering if you had saw what was on it.
not. I heard the upcoming one is gonna have all this cool Underdark sort of cave stuff.
I,
Whoops.
I saw, I saw footage of that, and it was nuts.
Yeah.
It's very D&D, you know.
Okay, I think this is where I want the water. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Oh no, it's little. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this should work. Put down a slab on the water so I don't fall in. Put a torch on the slab.
Do you remember how much ground the water waters?
Yes.
I bet you do as an engineer type. Well, do you mind reciting it for the audience to prove how cool
Oh,
you are?
yes. The water will moisture the ground 4 blocks.
Yep. 4 blocks in every direction.
Taxi cab distance. Or wait, no, not taxi cab. Cartesian.
Um, you're right. It's not taxi cab.
Okay. cow and golem. This is a farm. It is not your play area.
They're having their own buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
They're busy filming. We need to leave them alone. Filling out this hill to be semi-naturalistic. Oh yeah, if you have extra bone meal, you probably don't have a farm set up for that yet.
No, not really. So there's a couple ways to automate bone meal production. Let's see. Probably one of the best ways is either a melon farm, like an automated melon farm, or a automated cane farm. Both of those can be automated to produce bone meal. If you were into that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's my kink.
Yeah. That's right.
I keep forgetting about the what's it called? The compost.
Yeah, the composter.
I'm really glad you don't have to rely on skeletons exclusively for that anymore.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, never mind.
What?
I'm just like, no,
What?
no. I had two thoughts in a row, right? I looked at
Uh-huh.
this and I'm like, that's not how you do it. And then I thought, well, it is if you're only harvesting seeds for now. But
Oh right, these are pumpkins.
yeah.
Oh my god, my bad.
See,
Oh jeez.
I thought you were a step ahead.
No. I was just on autopilot. My brain was like on autopilot.
I was willing to
So
give that one to you. You should have taken it.
okay. I'm gonna fix this. Don't worry, I'll fix it.
Sure.
I know how to fix this.
Yeah. I'm like, this guy.
Not as bad as it looks. I got this. I can fix this.
I'm like, this guy's ascended. He's doing it the big brain way.
Oops.
It's like, nope.
Oh. Okay.
I have two conflicting drives in my brain. One is to not make people feel criticized, and the other is to criticize people.
Yeah. How does that work out for you? That seems a little
tricky.
Conflicting. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, these all have to become. Okay, now they're fine the way they are. Okay, I got this.
Just the way you are. Do do do. Do. Oh, good.
Oh,
you can dig path into normal dirt now.
Yes. So interesting bit of trivia: melons and pumpkins will not grow onto path, but they will grow onto dirt and grass and farmland. So
that is good to know. I like that.
So if you don't want a melon or a pumpkin growing in a certain spot, just turn it into a path.
That's excellent. I like that. Okay. Here's a question, because I'm going to be making big faces into the giant pumpkin. I was thinking about making one face per cardinal direction and having them have different expressions. Like one's happy, one's angry, one's sad, you know?
That's kind of cool.
And I was thinking, if I was making these faces, I don't guess that you do a lot of pixel art, but I was thinking, should it be even or odd?
Oh, good question. Well, the Minecraft blocks themselves are 16 by 16 pixels, right?
Yeah.
So if you did the 16 by 16, I don't know if you have enough space for that. Looks like you do. So if you do
Oh.
16 by 16, you can copy the face pattern from a jack-o'-lantern,
Oh, I get you.
right?
That's an interesting
So
idea.
that's what I would do.
I like that. So just make a sized up Minecraft block.
Yeah.
No, that's not a bad idea. Did you are there any jack-o'-lanterns to look at, or are they all being fertilized right now?
I don't think there's any in this village. There's some back at the main base.
That's okay. Actually, if you're not doing anything else, do you mind grabbing one?
I was gonna get some bone meal, but yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Hold on.
Only if you're free.
I'm good. I just need to drop off some stuff and stuff. Because my inventory is full. So let me fix that.
Let's see here. Right now, I have 4, 8. Yeah, mood you too. 8, 12. So I need 12, 13, 14. I need 2 more. I'll just do 1 on either side.
Oh. Okay. Yep. All right. I'm headed back to the main base, and I'll be back with some jack-o'-lanterns.
Heck yeah, thanks so much. Please, help those cats. I know that they're more
Have you
likely
heard the
to
term
take over each
herding
other.
cats?
Yeah, I know.
Minecraft cats are not easy to get to go where you want them to go.
Well, they're easier than Dwarf Fortress cats.
I suppose I've never played Dwarf Fortress enough to know what their cats are like. I've played it like once
Yeah, it's one of those
a
things.
long time ago.
It's one of those things where, like, in order to get into it, or at least this has been my experience, you kind of have to play it once and then not play it for a couple years, then play it once again, and then not play it for a couple years. It's like you got to give your brain a long time to process what the heck is happening in Dwarf Fortress.
Yep.
Every time I play, I lose everybody to miasma. And I'm like, just put on your Plague Doctor outfits. It's fine. I like the fact that the game has miasma. Because that's the thing, you know? That's the thing that the Plague Doctors, the real ones, thought that was killing people. It's not a real thing, a fake thing. Miasma is just corpse smell. It thought that if you smelled it, that's how you got sick, which is not super far from the truth.
Yeah, it's pretty close. And actually for the time it was fairly accurate, right?
Yeah, it was accurate enough to be helpful.
Yep.
And so that's what they called miasma. And so in Dwarf Fortress, it's a real thing. And but instead of making you sick, it just stresses you out.
Okay. Here is a pile of jack-o'-lanterns. Have fun.
Thanks. Do you ever get the feeling from like old sci-fi and horror that like people getting stressed out is like what everybody was afraid of? You know? It's like, oh no, she fainted, or oh no, he has bad dreams, you know. It's like
Yeah, I suppose.
it's like he's unhinged. He's neurotic, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, what, you mean he had a panic attack? Yeah, that's normal, people. But they treat it like they're a ticking time bomb. Not even necessarily that they'll do something wrong, but that they'll die or something.
Yep.
I mean, like, stuff like that exists in media, and yet people still think that we don't need more mental health resources and services. Everybody's like, mental health, that's not a real component of health. It only exists in the brain. It's like, yeah, the thing that you use for literally everything? Sure.
Yeah, that's just old-fashioned thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, that is not scientific thinking.
Yep. If your foot hurts, you go to the foot hurt doctor. If your brain hurts, you go to the brain hurt doctor.
That's right. All right, pumpkin farm is finished.
Heck yeah.
And it's already grown 2 pumpkins, but I had to use them for seeds to finish off the rest.
You are an excellent pumpkin preparer.
Yep.
You have prepared a pumpkin.
There you go. First usable pumpkin.
Heck yeah.
Now, you know what? Do I have a composter set up here? I do not. I'm going to set up an automated composter because using a composter manually is just a pain.
Mm-hmm. I like the automated ones.
Yeah, where am I going to put it? Let's see.
You gotta
Should be
make it
near-
cute though. If there's like an exposed hopper or something, you can put like a trapdoor on it as like a wall, and it looks kind of nice.
It's hard to make a composter look good.
I've done it.
But
I had a bee farm.
Beef.
I had a bee farm and a beef arm.
You had a beef arm?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, I'm with the villagers. Don't know what to think about that.
I think you yourself have said that the sign of a good pun is that everybody hates it.
Yes. That is true.
Let's see. Okay, so that one has the 1 extra. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. So we need 1 more. We'll have the minimum amount for the perimeter. I can always make it a little bigger after that. But you know, listen. The reason I keep talking about all this design stuff that maybe you're not super great at is just because I am, just because I'm bad at everything else. Like, that's my Minecraft playstyle, right? Is like being pretty good at making things look okay.
All right. But you know, maybe it's just a generational difference, but I actually think I've got a pretty good aesthetic for stuff.
Oh.
Now I don't always apply it.
Okay, yeah, because
right?
that's like
So,
2 different things, right? You you can have a good eye, right? But I think that well, I won't say that everybody has a good eye, but everybody has the ability to evaluate aesthetic, right? It's when you put it into practice that you use different skill set, right?
Sure.
Like having a good eye is really good, and like if you don't have a good eye but you are an artist, that can be really frustrating. And the true is also for the reverse too. If you do have a good eye but you're not an artist, that can be frustrating. But I'm reminded just tangentially of like people who go to a museum and they just run through looking at every single painting going, I could have made that, I could have made that, I could have made that.
Yeah.
It's like, but you didn't.
That's right.
What they're really expressing is usually what they're really expressing is that they have an adequate enough sense of aesthetic that they could theoretically apply it to the same degree if they had the skills and the willingness and the resources and the time.
You know what? Those are important things, right?
Yeah.
An artist isn't just somebody who had a good idea. There's somebody who practiced and and worked at it and all that, right? So I think
Absolutely.
oftentimes those kind of skill professions don't get enough credit for
Yeah.
the actual amount of work you have to put into that, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, the labor is not necessarily the part that people care about or pay money for, but the labor exists.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. Well, and I'm an engineer by trade, but I don't ever put down laborers or artists or any other thing a person wants to do, right?
Yeah.
Even though even though what I do might be hard for some people to do, just as just as true is that what other people do is hard for me. So, I don't it always bugs me when I hear people saying, "Oh, they're just a laborer or
Oh
unskilled
yeah.
labor," and
I
it's
hate
like,
that phrase unskilled laborer. It's like
yeah,
everybody starts out unskilled, but
yeah.
nobody who is a master of their craft is an unskilled laborer.
That's right. That's right.
And to put a
Exactly.
positive spin on it, it is really awesome watching people be like god tier level at the thing that they like to do. Like, that's awesome to watch.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, like, it doesn't matter if it's somebody who does like tile mosaics or if it's somebody who mows lawns, right? It's like
That's right.
you can tell when there's a lot of love and effort being put into it.
Yeah, and in reality, you know, the farmers are just as important to the village as as the librarians, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's no such thing as a job that nobody needs done. If somebody's doing it, it's because somebody needs to do it. And,
Yep.
maybe they're just working for themselves, but even that. I don't know if we'll ever be actually rid of them, but class systems, dude. It's all about just like, you know, why do we sort people? What's the point?
Exactly.
Life is a big bouquet of flowers. We all need to be
What
different.
what accent is that?
It's I don't know, getting possessed by the ghost of one of the Monty Python cast. I don't even know if they're I don't even know if any of them are dead. I just said ghost because that's what people say.
Yeah, a few of them have died.
So in that case, I got possessed
Bad.
by the ghost of one of them who hasn't died yet.
Yeah, they love to dress up as women. It just cracks me up.
I love their women characters because they're not doing like stage drag, and they're not doing like accurate female characters. They're just doing weird old ladies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was like their favorite thing. It was like you know weird middle-aged ladies, sort of average, but
Yeah, like kind of like aggressively plain, you know?
yeah, yeah. I love the peasant lady in the Holy Grail that was giving Arthur the hard time about forms of government.
Was it
she
about the
she's
sword in the
like,
pool?
uh, yeah, it's like, who is this watery tart just going around distributing swords? That's not a valid form of government.
Right.
True authority comes from the will of the people.
This reminds me of a comic only because it was also set in sort of medieval Europe. there was this comic where a peasant is laboring in the field, and he says, "I think we should change society somewhat." And then some asshole pops out of a barrel and like tenses his fingers together and says, "And yet you participate in society. Curious."
Okay.
It's just like, shut up. um, let's see. Yeah, everything's laid out. I guess I can start mocking it up without the pumpkins and then replace it with pumpkins as I go. What's a solid block you have way too many of? Or maybe we're not,
Iron.
I mean, it'll be weird, but we can do it.
No, once you have an iron farm, you can build everything out of iron blocks if you wanted.
It's true.
Well, some of them that are easy to get is like, oh, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? What about
Yes.
wool?
Wool.
Wool. What about wool?
What about wool?
What
do
about
you want
wool?
me to share a bunch of sheep? I can do it. Yeah.
Uh, I don't have any sheep at this village. Where's the nearest sheep?
Give me one wheat, and I'll just collect all the local sheep.
Oh, there's some in the farm. You can just grab one.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't
true.
have any on me.
Oh, I really hate the excessive buying noises when you have 100 sheep. It's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll try something else first. All right. Think.
See,
What
you can make
is?
wool in any color, right? And the best part about it is if you want a lot of orange wool, just dye your sheep orange, and then the wool you get will be orange.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's true. But it's just a block that I'm going to be replacing, right?
oh, okay. Oh, then dirt, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't want it to be dirt because it'll blend in with the landscape. It'll be hard to
Oh.
tell where it's supposed to go and where it's not supposed to
Uh, well, I got scaffolding.
go. Scaffolding. You probably don't have like 100,
I've got 42.
right? That's probably not enough. Don't worry about it. I'll think. I'm sure if I think for just a second, I'll be able to figure something out. Okay, see? I thought for a second and I figured it out.
Scaffolding is fun.
I know, I love it. It's so great. Hey, I figured out. I figured it out. Do you want to know
What'd you figure out?
what I should build the prototype out of?
Yeah, I know the question. What's the answer?
Oh. I think it should be using shears on trees to get the leaf blocks.
Oh, there you go.
Do you want
Wow,
to
I'm high up.
do you want to
I
keep
just realized I'm in a danger. If this was PvP, I'd be dead.
as soon as you said I just realized I had an instinct, an urge to like punch the bottom one out. I'm like, no, that would be a dick move.
It would. I
Um,
might survive because I got feather falling on my boots, I
oh yeah,
think.
you
Let me
got
check.
featherfall diamond
But,
boots.
yep.
Okay. So are you interested in still working for me?
Actually, I think I might need to head to the real life bed
Okay.
because I got work tomorrow.
Well, in that case, it was
But
yeah,
have fun.
yeah.
And yeah, I like your base here.
Thanks. I'm probably
Is
gonna
it
keep
16 by 16?
yes. I'm probably gonna
Nice.
keep working on it when you come back on because I think I'm gonna switch over to my single player.
Okay. All right.
Have a good night.
Or you can explore. You can always explore too. There's probably I don't know. Anyway, yeah, have fun. Good night. I'm
Yeah,
going to bed. It was fun hanging out with you, Apollo,
yeah. You too.
and I'll see you next time.
Yeehaw.
Bye.
Bye. Do 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 do. Ah do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba do 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 do. Do. Arranging some stuff really quick. Uh, uh, terrible. No. These people, these bots. No, thank you. Let me see. Should put a chest down. Oh, I'm getting a call. Hold on. Hold on. If there is anybody. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Well, everybody that I was probably planning to play with today said. So I think I will keep going. Probably for at least another hour, but I might stop. I'm surprised at how good the VTuber avatar worked out. I'm really happy about it. Do 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 do. Boing 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 boing. Boing 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 boing. I wonder how many I can get from one tree. Nice and fast too. If there would be a problem with this, it's probably because they're see-through. Might make it a little complicated. Got the axe. Doop, doop. Well, I got 56 off of one go. That's pretty good. Right. Nice village. Alright, I'm gonna take a break and switch to the other Minecraft world. Which I believe one. But no, actually, maybe I should just stop the stream and then come back. Or I should put up a be right back sign or something. There we go. Hello. Hello. pizza. But, place is closed. I don't want my pizza money. That's just how it goes. That's fine. It says one viewer. But does it mean me? Because I've got it open in a browser tab. I'm pretty sure there's nobody actually here. Oh well. Not exactly famous, so that's just gonna be how it is. But I'm going to keep playing because somebody might enjoy it at some point. Hopefully these snacks aren't too loud. Because I'm hungry as heck. Time for single player. Oh, that's right. Glitch. Not a perfect circle, but I think that's better. I like this world. Nice. Definitely gonna have to get a macro at some point. Don't want to get carpal tunnel from Minecraft. Hello. Hello. I am a fancy man. I have a fancy plan. I do a fancy dance inside my fancy pants. I do it in my fancy way. I do it all fancy way. I'm a fancy, fancy man. All the fancy way. Mike. I am a dog. I'm not a frog. I'm not a little toad who sings on top of a log. I'm a dog. Fancy dog. I'm a beast. I'm not a little kitten eating fancy feast. I'm a dog. Not a hog. Not a little pig. Not a pig pog. I'm a dog. So, since there's nobody on Twitch right now, I'll talk to my YouTube audience. Because you guys probably exist. I mean, this video is, if everything goes correctly anyway, it's gonna be saved forever. So you could be from 20 years from now. I want to know. So, this is the second ever stream that I tried to do on Twitch. When I did the first one, I didn't know how it worked, and I didn't save the VOD. Even though I was trying to, which is, of course, a little bit of a shame. You know, things happen though. To be honest, I'm not that disappointed. I knew something would go wrong. That was my test drive. This is more of the same, except this time I have a funky fresh anime avatar, which is pretty much you know, weird in normal society, normal in weird society. If you know what I mean. And so, yeah, the first one, it was just me wearing a bunch of stuff on my face. And I don't like that because it was like you could see behind me, and I wouldn't like get up without needing to worry about what I was wearing or whatever. It was a little too much random scrutiny, like putting up a CCTV camera in your room and having a monitor on the outside walkway. Like, why would I do that? Um, I think the important thing about the face cam and why I'm using one at all, same reason as everybody else, I'm sure, um, is not so that people can see what kind of a state I live in, but so that people have a read on my facial expressions. Um, and it's more social. Like there's at least a pretend level of eye contact and things like that. Makes things easier to watch, less boring. And you can use an avatar for that. Especially this one. I still haven't gotten the facial expressions, as I was explaining before, but the mouth movements I'm really happy with. Can't remember. Did I put it on auto blink or manual blink? It's on manual blink. No, I meant it's currently on auto. I had it on manual blink, and actually that was pretty cool. I don't know why I changed it. Oh right, it's because I don't blink when I'm gaming, and it looks a little weird. You know how people who basically don't go out in the sun will sometimes put blush on so they look less of a goblin? That's the auto blink. It's like when you see someone in real life, you're expecting them to blink because that's normal. But when people are focusing on something on a computer screen, this is like a scientifically proven thing. They just blink less. And the reason for that was, I think it was assumed to be an issue of your eyes are doing the same thing minute to minute, and there's no changes, so that they don't use there's like a thing that people normally do when they blink, which is that your brain waits for a time where you're not looking at anything in particular, like when you flip a page in a book or when you turn your head. You blink in those times usually because they're your body's trying to sneak in a blink when you're not using your eyes. Um, but that never happens if you're looking at a computer, because mm, the generally, at least nowadays, you don't need the screen to completely black out and refresh its contents like you would if you're like reading a book. Um, and you also don't need to turn your head or anything like that. You don't have to like look from one side of the room to the other. You can just keep staring at one spot forever because you can change the content that enters that spot. Um, it'd be kind of like if you're looking through a telescope for 6 hours in a row. So, uh, yeah, blinking. Yeah, nobody cares. I'm sure. I'm sure. But just the facts, just how it is. So that's why I put on auto blink. Although I could switch it to manual. You can see me fluttering my eyelashes. That might be fun. Right now the expressions are completely broken. I tried to do expressions and it just had like the teeth coming out of the bottom of the chin and stuff. It's like this is it's like this is the second time I've ever used a 3D model for video making. The first time was when I was making the introduction to my conlang. And if anybody's watching this, wondering why I'm a Minecraft YouTuber, and who was interested in the conlang stuff, the thing you should know about me is I'm very inconsistent, and I'm also very multifaceted. Just imagine anytime you expect me to do something, it's like you know, my response would be like, yeah, me too, buddy. Wouldn't that be nice? Like, it's probably not gonna happen. Not immediately anyway. Like, it won't happen the way other people do. I got a lot of mental health issues. One of the reasons why I'm on here is because this is the one of the only things I can do with my day. I was determined by a judge, a court of law, to be legally unable to work. So, this is what I'm doing instead. You know how some people stay at home because they want to? And then in the back of your mind, you're always thinking, there's definitely people who stay at home because they don't have a choice. Well, I'm in the second category. And yes, it is weird. But yeah, I mean, like, it's still nice. Like, the things that I am able to do. Got a lot of home hobbies. Got nice people I can talk to. I have the gaming community, which is sometimes very nice. If by chance anybody hasn't actually played Minecraft yet, I might as well do a review, right? Because I'm playing it and you're watching it. So Minecraft's great. You can safely buy it. Even if you don't particularly like it, replayability is insane. You can just hand your account off to somebody who is interested. And then, bingo bango, Bob's your uncle. There's literally no way to stop playing Minecraft by force, right? Like, there's no way to be forced to stop playing Minecraft. It doesn't get old, even when the updates will eventually stop. It still won't get old. I know because I played without updates for a long time, and it like nobody ever talks about being tired of Minecraft who has actually stopped playing, right? When people talk about being tired of Minecraft, they're saying it as they're playing it, It's like they never actually stop. What they mean is that they're tired of vanilla, or they're tired of single player, or they're tired of a specific kind of play style. And then they use that feeling to come up with the next thing that they want to do in Minecraft. It's like it's not like certain like massively multiplayer RPGs where people are like obsessed and are becoming unhealthy because they literally can't stop playing. Usually those are like subscription services that where you get drawn into playing more than you wanted to because you're trying to get your money's worth because you've already paid for it. And so every month that you pay and don't play, you feel like you're losing money. So you end up playing out of obligation to the concept of it being financially worth it that month to pay for it. It's weird. It's like that's why I don't do subscriptions. I'm not saying they're evil necessarily, but they can be. They certainly can be. Gotta watch out. So the thing about nobody ever stops playing Minecraft. It's not like that, right? It's not that kind of thing. It's more like it's just like I don't know. Do you ever have like a river where it's like everybody goes down to the river. Like, hey, we're gonna go down to the river. There's just a river. Minecraft is like that. It's just that thing that you can come back to whenever you're in the mood for it, and it'll always be there. I mean, it's technically true for any game, but that's not how people actually interact with most games. Do I really not go to bed on time for these guys? So annoying. What the hell are you doing, dude? I had arrows. There's a Fletcher in town. I could probably make a fletching table, right? That's right. Follow me until you're irrelevant. And I'll chase you back to my place. Or I'll race you back to my place. If I get there before you can figure out where I went, I win. Ah. Alright, where's the other one? Hello, Dingus. Rude man. Where are you? Where's the rude man? He was in here. Can't find the rude man. He's gonna get me. Can't figure him out. I might as well kill a spider. Yes. One hit kill. Boink. One hit kill. Yes. Let's go. Alright, what do you need for a fletching? Limb. I don't know. I don't know the recipe for it. If I'm lucky, there's going to be already one in town, but I don't think. I'd be pretty surprised. Oh, that's right. I have leashes. I can use them for cats. Don't need to breed cats when you can lead cats. That's what my grandma always used to say. Before she died. Rabies. Rest in peace, Grandma. That's a lie, by the way. That is not how my grandma died. Chase, chase, chase. Who's faster? Me or you? Me or you, huh? Huh? Yes, I was faster. What do you think about that? Huh? Cutie? Huh? Right, let's see if I can get another one. Come on, dearie. Good. They're not like sliding across the floor like cats in real life. I've successfully walked cats in real life on a leash. But yeah, they can be difficult. Cats are great though. I don't trust people who don't like cats. Listen, I may literally be a dog person, but there's no reason to pit dog people against cat people. There's no point. Dogs and cats are both domesticated carnivorous mammals who pack bond with humans. That's what matters. Nothing else matters. They're the same essentially. Not literally. But like, we love them. They're part of our families. They're fun and interesting. We take care of them in similar ways. They need similar things from us. Cats and dogs are not at war. I love how I'm making a PSA for something that's not really a problem. Like, I get it. Like, people who have a preference about it aren't actually trying to fight each other. I know. But, I'm just saying, like, if you don't like dogs or you don't like cats, you don't have to. That's fine. You know? People shouldn't try to make you like them, but you should also know that your preference isn't like a fact or anything, it's just a preference. I mean, here's the thing, right? Guaranteed, if you don't like cats, it's because you don't understand cats. Usually because you didn't ever take the time to. You just didn't like them and then never got over it. Because, yeah, it's a thing to get over. Not liking cats. Not not the default state of humanity. That's what happens when you haven't learned a lot about what you're talking about. Anybody who learns a lot about something ends up liking it. Or at least having a healthy appreciation for it. Even bad things, you can appreciate them on an intellectual level. But cats, it's easy. Cats are nice. They're companion animals. If you don't like them, you're just not used to them. And I don't mean like you're not used to being around them. I mean you're not used to them as a concept. Like you haven't learned enough about them. Facial features of a cat. They cannot move their faces the way humans move their faces. You know what I mean? You can't expect them to like smile with glee the way a human might, or even the way a dog might. Cats express themselves primarily through their ears and tail. And if you think that their ears and tail are not worth looking at when you're trying to figure out what expression they're making, you're gonna do it wrong. You're gonna think about the cat wrong. That's just how it is. You have to learn about cats to like cats. The reason people think they're assholes is because they can't read cats' facial expressions because they're so different from humans. You got to meet the cat where it is. You got to appreciate the cat as the species that it is. You know, it's ironic too because cats are one of the species that we interact with that's most likely to try to adapt to other species' social behavior. Cats that grow up with horses act like horses. Cats that grow up with rabbits act like rabbits. Cats even do special things for us that they don't do for other species that you may not realize because it's considered normal cat behavior. Like meowing. You probably heard before that cats don't meow for each other, they meow for humans. Sometimes they meow for each other, but um that's when they've already learned to meow. It's not like it's not like a skill that they implement selectively. It's more like a culture that they develop. You know, if you live with someone, you're gonna like pick up their communication methods, and that's what cats are. They're very adaptable. They try. They try a lot. But I don't trust people who hate cats. You prefer not to be around them. That's normal. There's a lot of animals that a lot of people prefer not to be around. But if you like hate cats, guaranteed you did something wrong and you made them suffer and they lashed out at you because they were suffering. This is not the judgment zone. I'm just saying that if you want to try to invest a little bit of energy doing a little bit of research, it's the research that makes the difference. And it's worth it if you're ever interested. Looking up cat like behavioral psychology sounds like something that's really deep and inaccessible, but it's really not. There's tons of guides about it, lots of really friendly things. And if you never thought to yourself, huh, maybe I'll look up cat psychology, you know, maybe now's the time where it's just like, oh, I didn't know you could do that, right? It'll make you better at interspecies communication. Same thing goes for dogs. A lot of people are just like, my dog's smiling at me. That's a good thing. There are very few breeds that smile when they're happy. Most of them, it's like they're pissed and they're telling you to back off. You know? Like with humans, we're one of the only species that shows our teeth as not a sign of aggression. Usually it means, look how sharp my biters are. I will bite you with them if you test me. That's what smiling means in most species, including dogs. But like with cats, dogs value getting along with humans and being part of a community get together. So some dogs, the ones that are particularly smart and particularly social, will sometimes pick up smiling as a habit for the same reason that humans do it. That's wild, right? They'll be like, okay, so they do this with their face, but they're not mad. They do it when they're giving me treats and stuff. So, like, by the tone of their voice and by how their mood smells, they're clearly happy. So, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should try baring my fangs, but like when I'm happy. And dogs will do that. Some of them. Very clever of them, I think. That goes also for dogs who do things like refusing to eat unless they're sitting at the table. They don't do it because they think they're going to get rewarded. They literally refuse to do it any other way. They want to feel like they're a part of things. Like how there's cats that will like relieve themselves in the toilet bowl even when you tell them not to. Like there's some where you can do it with extensive training, but there's some where they just decided to do it because you're doing it. They wanted to do what you do. Maybe everybody's seen this by now, but there's this one person who said that cats get on your laptop keyboard because they're trying to like participate in the activity of using the computer with you, and you can stop them from climbing on your keyboard by giving them a little cardboard laptop and they'll sit on the toy laptop. I think that's amazing. Oh yeah. Cats, a lot of people don't know this. Cats have a desire to be real cozy, real tight and squeezed up. Little squeeze squaws. Cats sit in lines on the floor for this reason. Why they hop into boxes or like cups or like literally anything that'll fit a cat. They get all cuddly and snuggly in those things. It makes them feel safe. So if you want your cat to feel safe, a cardboard box will do it for sure. But they also like to cuddle up in your dirty laundry or in your like hoodie pocket. Anyway, yeah, that's why they do the thing with the line on the floor. If you draw a circle on the floor, they will sit in it. Because it makes them feel safer. That would be a really good, that could lead to a really good photo shoot. If you drew a pentagram and had the cat sit in the pentagram. I think that'd be great. Because they probably would. You wouldn't even have to put a treat down or anything. You'd just be like, look, I drew a pentagram. They'd be like, let me sit in it. Yeah, that's a good sit. I will make a fishing thing for you. Hold on. Cats, 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 cats. I've never owned a cat. I've never owned a dog. I've owned ants and fish and tadpoles. I've never owned a mammal. No, wait, I have owned a mammal. I've owned a gerbil. And every single one of those animals met kind of a bad end because I was a small child. I'm just going to say straight up, children can't own pets. They can try. They can technically own a pet. But doing that whole thing like I'll get this if you promise to look after it. They're kids. They can't. I mean, they can practice and it's good practice, but they can't consistently, they can't do it in a way where it's correct, right? Nobody can start by being correct. So the whole thing about like my child owns an animal, no, they don't. They are occasionally babysitting an animal. If there's an animal in the house, there needs to be an adult who's supervising, as in doing most of the work. If you think that you're planning not to do most of the work, you're going to end up doing it anyway. So, I don't know. The whole thing where it's just like, this is your animal. Here, go wild. They will. The animal will die a painful and cruel death that is needless and pointless. For real. Kids don't own pets. They either participate in the ownership of a parent's pet, or they own a prisoner. I've never owned a pet, but I've lived with a lot of people who owned pets. I've learned about pet ownership from a lot of people. I ended up doing like a 24-hour straight cram course of like dog info because there was a dog we were going to liberate from some mean people who were not not in the mood to care about the dog's health ever. And with that kind of thing, ideally you would want to convince them to adopt the dog out or hire a sitter or something. But nope. So we had a place that we might have been able to keep the dog. So I was doing a lot of research. It was one of those things where it's like not just how to keep a dog in general, but also how to keep a dog that's been abused for its entire life. Rescue dogs, dogs with PTSD. The D stands for dog. Hold on, wait, I can do this. I can't think of anything. Yeah, just post-traumatic stress dog. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into that. I wouldn't say that I'm near the level of being able to like get rescue dogs from the pound, but to emergency house an abused dog, I thought that I could do it, and I tried. He had such bad behavior, very bitey, very barky, terrible manners, very confused. Basically, was just bewildered and anxious all the time. But I knew that the thing that mattered most to a dog's mental health is making sure that they don't feel like they have to be the alpha. A lot of people, uh, the way that humans think about alpha and beta is a very contentious, very um, it's like a fight, a war that you're fighting against other people to try to be dominant. But the terms alpha in dog connotations is a lot different. And alpha is like it's not fun, it's responsibility. It doesn't mean you're the strongest or the smartest necessarily. It means you're the person that other people are relying on. And when a dog is the alpha and they're living in a human world where they can't control anything, they can't control the food, they can't control the sleeping arrangements, they can't control where their pack is going, they can't keep their eyes on their pack. You know, if a human goes to work and the dog is the alpha is failing, and they feel that. It gives them a lot of anxiety. That's why dogs. That's one of the reasons dogs can exhibit a lot of separation anxiety is because they really are the alpha, and they're going, "Oh my god, I thought I lost you. I was supposed to look after you, and I don't even know where you were. Don't leave the house again." you know. Um. So with this dog, I looked up all the different ways that you can display that you're trying to take the title from them, because it is kind of like it's kind of like a game. It's like a wrestling match. It's like you want to be the one who wins the belt, right? Because if you show that you're serious, then they know that they can trust you. And that's really what being the alpha is with dogs. It's like you're showing your dog, "Hey, I'm going to take care of you. Everything's going to be fine. You can let me handle it. You don't have to do the work anymore." And so I studied all the different ways you can try to communicate that to like win the little wrestling match. And I think I did it. I think it worked great. I mean, his behavior changed drastically over the course of just a couple days. He looked so much more calm. He was no longer biting people. He was able to settle down. He couldn't even sleep at first. "Hello, cashew pot. How are you doing?" I don't know if you're halfway into my story. If you are and you want to hear the ending, basically, the dog got better, but the people got worse, and we weren't able to look after him. We had to send him back, and I don't know where he is now, and that makes me sad. The end. But hey, what's up? Thanks for coming to hang out. I'm just on a single player Minecraft server doing a super flat land. Right now, I'm just building a ring of trees for no particular reason. I ended up getting started talking about like pet keeping, stuff like that. Here's the kind of scenery we're looking at here. A lot of people don't play on super flat. It's one of my favorites though, and it can look pretty weird. One of those things where like if you keep walking in one direction, you will sincerely get lost, and it's just the same everywhere. And I like that. It's kind of like it feels like you're sort of floating in an infinity of trees and grass. And so it's one of those things where it's really important for things to look um, look distinct from a distance. So that's one of the reasons I'm making this circle of trees, is that if I see just like this thick, dense forest for just this one spot of land, then I'll know, oh yeah, that's my house. I might make it taller too. I think that will be good. I placed myself here because there's a bee and there's two villages. The other one's behind here. And I'm just like, the perfect spot is between a bee and two villages. Unfortunately, there's only one bee in this nest, which means I'm gonna have to go find another one somewhere out there in the great grassy abyss to find another bee to breed. Which I intend to, not for any particular reason, but mostly just because I love bees. I wonder if they have enough honey to harvest at this point, actually. I did not pay attention when I ran past. I've got a cat that I took from one of the villages that is leashed because I did not feed them any fish. That's just a feral cat. I put them there so they could get rid of the creepers. Let's see. If I did have honey, I would need shears. Do I have shears? No, I think I'm gonna have to use the iron. So with this super flat, I think that if you use the preset overworld, you'll get this one. But I adjusted it a little bit. One of the things I changed is that it's much deeper. I used it's like hundreds and hundreds of blocks deep, so that slimes won't spawn, and that there'll be plenty to mine out from. That the thing is that it doesn't spawn caves though. And you break a dirt block for me, haha. Yeah, no problem. How's that? And that's where the stone starts. That's all customizable. I decided to have it go this far down. Do 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 do. Yeah, I. Oh, there is honey. Yes. Cheers. Oh, I didn't put a campfire down yet. I'm gonna have to do that. I don't want to get stung. These are just gonna straight up die. Oh, my carrots grew. You can probably tell I'm really distractible. I do a lot of random stuff. Like trying to figure out what order to do things in, and then I just forget that I'm doing them at all. That's obsidian. I need coal, sticks, and wood, I think. No. Oh, logs. There we go. Hey, thanks for following. I appreciate it. And then I click trapdoor to put over it. I think that works. Maybe it has to be carpet. If it has to be carpet, then I'm kind of out of luck. Maybe I'll have it open for now. The bees aren't that stupid. Pretty good at staying safe. Although this is the one bee I have, so maybe I should. All right. Hopefully this will be fine. Looks like it's probably fine. All right. Yes. And the bee is not angry. So I hear honey and bees. Okay, so the one bee is inside right now. You can tell because if there's like two bees in the field and then you hear the bees work sound, then that means that three bees told. There he is. Hello, little buddy. How you doing? And with the parts, I can make new bee things. Although I don't really need new bee things right now because there's only one bee. But that'll be good for later. Was I doing fishing? Probably. I think I was fishing for a cat. Yeah, I was digging out this little fish thing. I deeply have ADD. So fishing is pretty troublesome for me. I do my best, but sometimes, like torture. Wah, wah, wah. So I have to multitask, like pointlessly running around in a circle. It does nothing. The fish don't come faster, but it helps me get rid of brain energy. Fish. Maybe two's enough. Might as well try it. Hey, fish. Want some fish? Want fish? Hey, it only took one. Best friends forever. I mean, you don't need the leash now, so that's good. You can just sort of hang out. Oh, speaking of anti-creeper, only sleep at night or at thunderstorms. The sun is clearly setting. That cat weirdly sounds like guests. Although that is a thing, isn't it? I remember, what was it? C418. He was saying that he used cat samples to make the ghast sounds. Hi, who's a cutie? Oh yeah, and this is my quarry. That's why I got the iron from. There's a pretty good distance down. I put the trapdoors on to stop like mobs and stuff from getting down there. But yeah. That's not the end of how far down it goes. I did put in a bedrock layer. I have definitely not hit it yet. I need a new chest. Ramped. One of those things where, you know, there's always a point where you transition from single chests with everything in it to a couple different organization methods. I like to do tools, giving things that have like durability. More or less. I opened the door so I could get food. That's what I was doing. Alright. If you ever have any questions or requests or ideas, definitely feel free to let me know. This can be as collaborative as we want it to be. There was a viewer the other day who helped me design this house. It was just a rectangle at first, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, and they helped me out with a lot of the design elements. As you can tell, the worst design element, the windows, is what I came up with. Right now I'm clearing the leaves because I wanted the outside to have leaves, but not the inside. So that from the outside, it looked like a little bit of trees, like a little forest. But from the inside, it looked more like a fort. It'd be like a secret fort. Plus, doing it this way will stop mobs from being able to hang out under the leaves around my house. We want that cleansing sunlight to be able to blast them all into oblivion. Meow. Cat is very loud, but where are they? Maybe on the other side of here. Yep. My bee. My one bee. I fished. That worked. I was cleaning up the trees, but I can keep time. Let's go hunt for another bee. Bring a bee back. I'm gonna drop all this stuff off. We don't need any hunting. Although we ought to probably keep a sword. Just in... You know what? And the bed. Bring the bed. This isn't even my bed. I stole this from the village. Alright. Bed. Don't need the saplings. Don't need the oak. I do need food. And we'll find a flower on the way. Wait, you're gonna follow me no matter where I go, huh? Gonna go mining? Actually, I was gonna go find a bee. I was gonna go running around to the grasslands looking for another beehive. Alright, you can stay here because, you know, fight off the creepers. Yeah, so here's my hive. It only has one bee. If you only have one bee, can't make bee babies. And that's just a shame. That's a shiggity shame. Like a crime almost. No bee babies? Can you imagine? Anyway, so we're gonna go find bees and we're gonna bring some back and then have them live here. Because they're amazing and adorable. So I guess I'm just gonna start by picking a random direction. There's no real point to choosing any specific. I might just go this way. You know, I respect that, but I think bees are cute in all forms, including real life, especially bumblebees and mason bees and honeybees. Hey, that might be one over there. Oh, it totally is. Oh, hey, I found a beehive real quick. Yeah, there's these lava lakes. They generate in the overworld normally, so they also normally generate in the flatland overworld. You can run from bees. That's totally fine. Just know that they're not aggressive. They don't want to sting you. The bees die when they sting you, so they're really careful about it. You can run if you want to, but if you are right next to a bee and you flail around a lot, you might scare them so much that they'll sting you because you're flailing around. So if you can, good to stay still, take a deep breath, and just relax. Because then the bee will not mind you, and then you will not mind the bee, and then you can just walk calmly away. I think nobody's in this hive right now. Yeah, there's no bees in here. Hold on. It's the wasps you gotta worry about. Wasps are a little bit more of an asshole. Wasps and bees are both important for the ecosystem, but wasps are the ones who are more likely to. Because they can do it a bunch of times. Not bees. They can do just one. Hey, cutie. We are now on the path back to the house. See, there it is! Visible from a distance. Exactly what I was hoping for. Hey, little bee. What a cutie. I mean, even in Minecraft, the bees will sting you. But only if you bother them. It's like that for almost every animal, you know? Like, the thing about humans is that we we killed all of the animals that would attack us spontaneously. Like, they're all dead. They died a long time ago. We don't have natural predators anymore. We hunted them to extinction on purpose. And I guess good for us. So that's nice. All the animals that we have left are either not that aggressive or they think we're gross to eat and they don't try. Like, even sharks think we're gross to eat. Did you know that? When sharks bite a human, they immediately let go and spit them out and run away because they thought the human was a seal. That's it. Sharks like to eat seals. They do not like to eat humans. And they have shitty eyesight, so they don't know the difference until they already tried biting. That's why it's a shark bite, not a shark eat. You know what I mean? Here we go. There we go. Check it out. It's your new house. Mission success. I wonder how many bees were actually over there. I only saw one, but there was 2 hives. I'm thinking it's possible that they might have actually got burnt by the lava, which would be an absolute shame. There you go. They gathered from the flower. Now they're pollinated. Now they're looking for crops to pollinate or to fertilize. There aren't any around here, though. If I had crops down here, then they would grow really fast. Now they're hanging out, and the honey's already full again. Nice. Oh, I better sleep. Yes, 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 yes. You can only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. I know. Getting ready. It's dusk. Look at the sunset. It's beautiful. I can't believe you're not allowed to just lay in the bed and then wait for nighttime. Just there he goes. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a giant nerd and I can talk about animal facts all day long. I remember when I was a kid, I thought that sharks were like ferocious beasts and that you should be super scared of sharks 100% of the time. It's like, no. Not only are they stupid, they're adorable. And again, the thing that you should be watching out for is the other thing, the dolphins. Dolphins are mean. Well, okay, let's be real. If you're a human, you don't have to worry. But if you're a shark, you should be afraid of dolphins, because dolphins are really mean to sharks. They attack them for no reason. Not for self-defense, not for food. They do it because they want to. That's it. And one dolphin can probably beat up like 5 sharks. This is taking a lot of saplings. I think I underestimated how many. That's okay. Coming along just great. I was planning on doing a lot of stuff in the village, but I kept getting distracted by the hostile mobs, and I think this is like the next step. Once I get rid of the issue with the hostile mobs aggressing my base at night every night, this nice wall will help me with that. I'll make some doorways and some windows, I think. That'll be nice. I didn't even realize that this type of world generation was possible in Superflat. I guess I didn't try the settings enough, but I kept playing on Superflat Classic, which is it's like this but with no greenery, no lava lakes. It's just grass. It's just grass, and if you turn on generating. If you turn on building generation, then it's grass and villages. And because there's only like 5 block depth to those worlds, there's also an absolutely unconscionable amount of slimes. And it's like slime blocks may be they may generate really deep, but like one out of every 4 chunks is a slime block, something like that. And it was absolutely ridiculous, especially since they don't give up and they can see through walls. It's like, what are we doing? So in those games, most of the time I would have to build my own house in the village. I would have to take over somebody else's house because there just wasn't time to build the house out with all the slimes. They would just run you the heck over all the time. It made for an interesting challenge, but it's not a challenge I want to do every time I open up Minecraft. I learned things like how to make a slime-proof fence, and like the fact that slimes can't swim upwards. There was one town I basically turned into Venice. I just replaced everything with water because the slimes would drop into the canals and they would just stay at the bottom. In a way, that's kind of like the ocean and Slime Rancher. Hey, have a good time doing your homework. Good luck with it. Bye. Thank you. Ooh. The closer I get to completing this, the more it feels like I'm inside a giant tree. That's neato. What it looks like from the top. It's kind of in a random shape. I didn't measure it out or anything, it's just kind of vaguely circular. I should probably make a little outpost. I would do scaffolding, but I don't have bamboo. I'll just make a little ladder tower. There we go. I could, if I wanted to, I could bring this up a ways and have it be kind of like a Legend of Zelda style, like giant, like tree stump. That might be nice. I could raise the whole house up on top of it. That might be awesome. Certainly give a good. How do I make a Fletcher's? I'm gonna look that up. On my phone. Yeah, fletching table, Minecraft wiki, job block, play generate. Yes, I know this. Flint, that's what I'm missing. Yeah, that makes sense. Why I need one in the first place. Well, mobs are spawning for sure. Maybe I don't need a fence. Maybe I just need more lights. Well, might as well have both. Thank you, cat. Please protect the house. Little water. Never forget water. Hydrate or dihydrate. Do I have the resources? Yes, I do. For purchase. There we go. Full stack in a bit. Not bad. Meow. Ugh, here he is. Huh? Huh? Ha ha ha. What are you gonna do about it? I have a kitty cat. Wow, he went very far away. That's right. You will never be able to defeat me and my illustrious feline compatriot. We're too strong, too wily, too intimidating. never be able to defeat dog and cat solidarity combo. Just can't happen. Just too strong forever. I should definitely fill this place the hell up with cats. just endless cats. Yeah. Want to try something? Nerd? Look at him. Green nerd. Look at you. What are you gonna do? I have a cat. See? Get rid of yourself. Cat is here. That means the end is coming for you, my friend. He can't even do it. He's too scared. Well, he's still at the base, but, you know, whatever. As long as the cat's with me, it won't matter where he is. Because, so will the cat be. No point in that. Meow. The cool cat. I like this cat. I've considered getting a cat in real life, but I have kind of like a hazardous living environment. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like, here, live in my pile of angry trash. There's the bee. Out doing bee stuff. What a cutie. Absolute. Absolute. What a delicious, fuzzy, ridiculous. Look at her. Those big eyes. She's like, I can see into infinity. And it's all covered in honey. Honey forever. Honey for eternity. Honey as far as the eye can see. Honey all the way to the horizon. Supported by nothing but wax. Beeswax. Yeah, I read her mind and that's what she's thinking. I have it on good authority, and the authority is a bee and also myself. If that's not a good authority, then what is? Cat agrees with me. This cat's like, yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, I know, you're so smart. Blink. There you go. On your little post. And also you deserve a fish, but I don't know if you eat it. Probably won't eat it. You can still offer though. Hello, Orange Enderman. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Oh, she did want it. Okay, well then you're happy to it. Oh, the purring. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's awesome. Glad to hear it. Do 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 do. I'm gonna breed a bee. You wanna see me breed a bee? I'm gonna breed a bee. I've got this super flat world. I'm very fond of it. Super flat, in my opinion, is one of the best game modes. I just really like it. It's really chill. Pop up some flowers. Bees love to eat flowers. They get so excited about eating them. They love them so much. Thanks. It's like it is. It's like the vibe is good. It's just endless grassland. Occasional trees, maybe some lava pits, and a pig farms and stuff. I got a village there and a village behind there. that's my build is basically just a sort of circle of trees. I was gonna use the trees as like a fence. And when I was up on top of my little perch, I thought it would be cool if I turned it into like a giant tree trunk. I thought that would be awesome. And then like built my little, I don't know, like witch hut like on top of the tree trunk. Like it was gonna be like, part Miyazaki, part Legend of Zelda. That is gonna be fun. For now, we want another bee. Thanks. It is definitely a good vibe. If you ever want to like try out this vibe, very accessible. Go to the super flat settings, choose the overworld like preset. But if I were you, I would add about 100 blocks to the stone category. Otherwise, it's gonna be slime hell. Because these super flats, you know, if they're below a certain level, then it's just gonna be slimes forever. That's what the normal preset is like. It's just plain grass, none of this fancy stuff on it. Just grass blocks, villages, and slimes. In case that's the only two things you wanted in Minecraft was villages and slimes. I used to play on those all the time, and I didn't know this existed. I just figured this one out, and I'm very happy about it. It's a very big upgrade from the slime hell. Hi, buddy. There's your partner. Here we go. Oopida doopida. We got a baby bee. Bow, 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 bow. Bee, 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 bee. Play on Bedrock and it's just grass and villages. Yep. This is Java. So if you're talking about super flat on Bedrock, I've never tried it. But I can imagine it's pretty uneventful. Are there any different presets like this one has? This one has stuff that's called like Redstone and Tunneler's Dream and things like that. No. Well then, sorry. I feel that. If you get a chance to check for certain, it might be worth it. Because this is definitely one of the most chill sort of single players I've had in a long time. Yeah, feel free. What did I come in here for? Oh, right. I was gonna build a bee box. Because now that we have 3 bees, we're on our way to having infinite bees. And really, isn't that just everyone's life goals to have infinite bees? I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Let's see. Bee box, box, bee box. Bee box. Oh, I need more wood. I used up all my wood. Yeah, I might have actually. Alright. Better put up some real tree farm and not just trees. Yeah. There we go. For world type, you just get flat or normal. That sucks. Well, it's still a great game. But if you ever find yourself hopping on Java for whatever reason, let me know if you like it. If we ever see each other again. I've talked to probably 5 people so far, and I don't know. Every time we stop talking, I'm like, well, bye forever. But hey, maybe I'll see people come back. I mean, it's gonna be this channel, so everybody already knows how to come how to come find me. So I do have the beehive. So now I wonder if I should put it right next to them, or should I put it somewhere? Yeah, I will. I'll put it right next to them. I'll grow them another tree. I'll put it on the tree like they have. Meow. Bones for bone meal. Used to be a thing called old, where it was a few chunks long and wide, and there was order. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, because the old version of Minecraft, it was worlds that did not have infinite terrain generation. It's just like a, like a little island, kinda. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. You're like my fourth follower. Did you ever play those old versions when they were new? Oh, sure. Have a good time. Thanks for stopping by. It's all good. Oh, I always have a hard time finding the front of my house. I always go all the way around it before going inside. Got some more flowers. Actually, we should probably bone meal the dirt. Aw, thank you. I appreciate the follow. Hi. Oh, that's you. Welcome back. How you been? I definitely won't complain about having the extra follow. Great. I've been well, you know, doing great in Minecraft. Gotta make another campfire. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. This is kind of a weird build. Like, it's unique for me, but I definitely am enjoying it. Okay, let me show you the view from the top. Got a little pole up here I get to climb up. So this is my build, and those are my bees. I found another bee area over there where I grabbed a bee from. So there was like 2 bees on the whole map. Then those are the other. So yeah, things are going great. This is like a very smooth gameplay. Like the only thing that goes wrong is things that I do wrong. Everything is totally chill. Hello, bee. Oh wait, that's right. We're not ready for bees. We gotta build a campfire. It's gonna be a lot of this. It's gonna be a lot of running around. Do, 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 do. Oh, that's right. I was low on wood, but look, this looks like enough. I have coal though. Go ahead and use that for coal. Grab an axe. Get more wood. Also, I tamed a cat. Hello there. Yeah, this is a custom flat, and it's on Java. There's a preset called overworld, and I changed it so that it was taller, so that there would be more stone, so that the slimes wouldn't spawn. Because if you go on a shallow super flat, it's just gonna be slimes for days. So if you want to do this, if you want to get essentially a carbon copy of where I'm building, then you just do an overworld super flat and then change the amount of stone to like 100 and something. I really like building on super flats. They're very peaceful. There's basically nothing to explore. So the act of exploration is kind of just like walking off into the void. It's like everything you see beyond my little walls, just the same forever. So it's like you always know what to expect. Always just that. The biomes also don't change, which if I was in control of it, I would make it have different biomes. But no, it's just this one. So that's okay because it's cute. And I don't know how to customize the biome either. I don't know if that's a thing or not. So whatever you have, you have to use the villagers for the stuff that you can't find, and then cheats for everything else. Because the world definitely does not have everything in it. Like, for instance, you're never going to find bamboo just growing out in the world because there's no sand. There's no rivers or lakes or anything like that, just occasionally a lava pit. Actually, I think lake generation can be turned on, but I didn't know that, so there's no lakes. And there's no desert, so you're not going to find cactus growing out there. I think you can find pumpkin though. Do I have pumpkin? No, maybe there's not. What am I coming in the house for? Right, I was going to get. Right, okay, we can make one now. Yes, and then a trapdoor for safety. Safety for the bees. Bee safety is paramount. Bees, 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 bees. Oak trapdoor. Perfect. All right. Bees, 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 bees. I recently built this for them. Each hive or nest, either one, can hold a max of 3 bees. That means if you want 6 bees, you gotta have 2 nests. I currently have 3. They're all living in here. Like a bunch of cute little bumbles. Little bumbleboos. Little bumbly wumblies. Bumble. Bumble boomble boo. Boomble. They're working right now, but they'll pop out when they're done. Grab my shears while I'm waiting for them. If you put flowers right next to them, they don't stay outside that often. Because they will hunt for a flower and then go back in when they find it. So I put flowers right next to them just so that they could build honey faster. But that was when there was only one of them. So it's not really necessary anymore. I'll probably change the flower situation. I learned a lot about bees. Like, I wasn't playing Minecraft for years, and then when I came back, the bee update was there, and I hadn't ever played it before. And so I just spent a day learning the entirety of everything I could about the bees. I just become a bee expert overnight. I have never got stung. Not once. I've never got stung by a Minecraft bee. It's easy when you know how to avoid it. There we go. More honeycomb. Come on, kiddos. There's bees in here, right? There should be. There's supposed to be 3 bees. Why am I not hearing them? Usually, if you have sound captions on like I do, oh, there was some bee work. If you have sound captions on, you can listen at the hive, and if it says bees work, that means that there's bees inside the hive making honey. So it helps you get a sense of how many bees are. So that's good. There's at least 1 bee inside. B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B. All I need is 1 more bee to come out of the hive. Usually it doesn't take this long. Or maybe I'm just impatient. Bee, 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 bee. Bee, 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 bee. There he is. Hello! What a cutie. Here. You get a heart, and you get a heart, and we get a baby bee. Baby bee! Now we got 4 bees. Yeehaw. Congratulations, everybody. We have 4 bees. Number 1, bee number 2, 4 bees. Those are the 2 babies. As you can see, they're gathering from the flower. They're going to go bring it back to either one of these. They don't care which one. So, yeah, I found out that, and this isn't written on the wiki or anything. I had to find this out. That when a bee is born, it doesn't have a home set. So, whatever hive it finds first, it'll set that one as its home. Oh, not the rain. No! The bees always go back inside to hide during the rain. So, they should go down quickly. Yep. And if there's 3 bees already, then they'll have to find a different one. So there they went. You can tell that that was the older baby because he tried to follow his parents even though the home didn't have any space for him. So he actually got usurped by his younger brother. But that's okay, because that's why there's 2 hives. Ugh, I hate it when it rains during the day. Because then the mobs can still spawn, I think. I forgot I wanted to turn rain off. It's great for the crops, but I don't know. There's something about rain in Minecraft where when it was first implemented, it used to be like really, really calming, like really chill. But these days, I don't know. It's just kind of depressing. I don't know if they actually changed anything. Maybe it's the length of time that it goes on, or maybe it's the fact that it comes with monsters. But I don't know. Maybe I'll turn the Minecraft sounds down a bit. I think they've been a little loud. Let's see. Music and sound. Go to 25. That's a little better. Do 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 do. Are you working on anything right now? Oh no, I'm alone. And me the whole time. I've been talking to nobody. What? My cat. No. I didn't realize that would happen. I want to move the cat. Why did the cat drop string? What? Okay. Rip and paste cat. Sorry. Well, good thing nobody was watching for that, because that's sad as heck. There's a limited amount of cats, too. Well, technically there's not, but there's a limited amount in the village. Yeah, it's probably a good time for me to log off anyway. Oh, this is a big boy. Handle that later. Well, alright. So that's it for the stream today. Hope everybody enjoyed. I'll see you later. Peace? I don't know what my sign off is. I haven't made a sign off. I'll just say, later, nerds.